It is so good to see all of you guys. Thank you for coming out. I'm very grateful that the weather held off and there's no chance of a summer storm right now. And my name is Michael Lube. I'm the band director here at Pickens, and I am honored to be here. This has been an incredible 2 weeks. I know your families have had to rearrange schedules and pick up your students and deal with a lot of dirty, smelly clothes and where's my name tag and why haven't I passed off yet and all that. We appreciate it. It's made the entire band better. And we really do appreciate all you do. And if you are not getting emails, please contact me somehow. You can find out my email on the school website so I can add you to our weekly info and our daily info depending on what we're doing. But thank you so much for being here. The order of performance tonight is we're going to do our Black Parade show. This Black Parade show is what we do for football games at home and away until we are completely ready to do our competition show. This means that we can travel on the road without having to rent a U-Haul or anything for all the pit equipment. Notice we have all the pit people in the actual set playing different drums. And this makes it much easier to travel, and it's a little bit more fan-friendly show. A lot of green and black on the field, lots of green on the field. And then we'll be doing our competition show, which is called Are We There Yet? It's music, and it's kind of a musical journey around the world. You'll recognize a lot of it. And but first we're going to do a standstill performance. And everybody's in concert arc right now. We've got the color guard over here and majorette over there. And let's get started. Okay, so drum major is going to lead us through the show for the Black Parade. It's Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, celebrating their 10 years this week, actually. And then followed by Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. And then ending with Don't Fear the Reaper, made popular by Saturday Night Live, because before that, not a lot of people knew it. But other than that, it was really popular. And we're going to add a lot to this show, but we hope you enjoy Black Parade. Run! Band members, if you would, please find your opening set to the football show. Staff members, if you guys would come on over here, let me introduce you guys real quick. This week, we were fortunate to be able to get a lot of staff members out here. 2 had to go home already because of some previous commitments and a trip to Ohio for one of them. Left at 5 this morning. This week, for staff, let me call all of them out. We had Jenny Wehunt on flute. We had Renee Rushton on clarinet. Andrew Haygood on saxophone. Joey Glazier on trumpet and horn. Khalil Beckles was on trombone, and Gil Johnson, baritone tuba. Shannon Odell on percussion. Grayson Mullis on percussion. Ellen Duncan, majorette. Clarissa Wallen on color guard, and we also had Ansley Kent and Caitlin Lopez here to help us with that. This can't be done without these people and their minds and their ideas and their desire to help make these kids better. So if you could, please give them a round of applause. Thanks, y'all. All right. Those of you who are not familiar with marching band, what we do each year is each show has a certain number of sets in it. Where they're standing now is set 1. What they move to is set 2, and we practice how many counts it takes to get there. We go back and forth marching and playing or singing and playing. And throughout this, the football show has 22 pages. Last year it had 12. And we learned all of this by the end of last Friday, the first week of camp. And they've been passing off, which means playing to section leadership to full tempo memorized. And the majority of the band has done all of that for the football show and most of the competition show. So we hope you enjoy the field show right here for the football show. Notice it's in front of the front hash, real crowd friendly. It's way toward the front so that the home crowd and the away crowd can see it as well. Here we go, Black Parade. set, I mean not opening set, concert art please. Concert art. Yeah, what she says. Well, they're breathing. They definitely do breathe a lot. We don't want anybody passing out on the last night of camp. I do want to thank all the parent volunteers. Not everybody could be here physically to help, but a lot of you sent in stuff. I know we had one grandmother who donated $100, and then that was turned into about 35 cases of water. And we have a ton of water that got us through camp, and we've got more to help us get us through the rest of this hot season, which of course in Georgia lasts till about November. And so we're set to go on that for a while. We'll definitely let you know if we need more. We had a donor that paid for our trivia night last Tuesday. We've had donors that have paid for the meals that we've had this week. We've had a lot of that going on, and I know that not every time your work schedule can work out for you to be here. But guys, there's always a place for you. If you just have some time to help or a skill that you think may help the band, by all means, let us know. And like I told you guys at the meeting the other night, when we pull in after games and contests, if you're in the contest, come on out of the car, help us unload. That'll get everybody out of here quickly, and you can drive all over Pickens County to get home. So we really do appreciate any kind of help you can give. We did some of the weeks, and I'm going to do that once they're all together because I don't want them to have to carry around their prizes. But let's go ahead. Okay, our next show is Are We There Yet? And this is a competition show. We will perform in 4 parades this year and 2 competitions. The competitions, the first week, the first time we go will be over in Rome, and the second one we go to will be, first one is at Sprayberry, second one is at Rome. So both are relatively close, no more than about an hour away, and those are types of events that they're very similar to what you're doing right now. The bands perform, the audience listens and watches and claps when they feel it was really good, but it's not a football atmosphere where everybody's talking and walking around and stuff. Those are always open to parents, and we love having you there. Just like sport, athletes like having people come and watch them. It's the same way for us. The bigger the crowd, the more excited the kids get. But we'll get more information about that soon. The competition show is Are We There Yet? We're going to perform Leaving on a Jet Plane and Living on a Jet Plane. See, I keep thinking about the 80s show, guys. And what's the next one? Hard Day's Night, and then we're going into American in Paris by Gershwin, it's a classical jazz thing, and then Malagueña, which is a very famous DCI Spanish flair type production. The second tune is called Variations on a Korean Folk Song, and that's as far as we got through that. And then the third production will include Devil Went Down in Georgia, Outcast, what else? Kansas, Carry On My Wayward Son, little Dvorak with Coming Home, and then ending with America from West Side Story. So it's kind of an around the world thing. Like I said, tonight we're going to do the intro, the movement 1 and movement 2. We'll be working on movement 3 as soon as school begins. Okay? So hope you enjoy the standstill production of this. Here we go. Okay. Oh, we got to turn on the generator here. Right. That was the jet plane starting up down here. Variations on a Korean folk song. Band, move to the opening set of the competition show, please. Over the past week, we have learned 39 pages of drill for this show. Last year at this point, we had only learned 22. These students have retained and learned and retained a lot of information very quickly. So if they've been really spacey when they get home more than usual, that's why. We are overloading their brains with memorizing music, memorizing charts, memorizing everything. They've memorized over 60 pages of drill just in the past 2 weeks. The next time we actually meet to rehearse marching band is the second Tuesday of school. August 2nd will be the next time that they actually do this on the field. Next Tuesday we have a rehearsal, the pictures at 5 o'clock in the old gym, followed by a rehearsal, an indoor rehearsal with the cheerleaders to work on all of our football stuff. But they've got about 9 days of rest from marching to hopefully retain and clean up anything that they want to keep working on. We hope you enjoy this. This contains some very difficult drill. We've changed a lot of things among the staff and added some stuff, and there's some really fast movement in that first movement on the field that I think you'll find very impressive. It's very good right now. It's going to be spectacular come October, so we hope you enjoy this. Here we go. We've got feature soloist Emma Barnes. Soloist right there, Danielle Odell. Now we play Planet Poet. That'll be Mike later in the season. Pass out and move on to the second movement. please come over here right in front of the drum major podium and relax, please. Band, come right over here, drum major podium, you'll have a seat. Right, couple things. As you know through Facebook and through email, the student leadership team has been selecting students of the day for woodwind, brass, percussion, auxiliary, and rookies, and also they've helped pick the section of the week. I've collected their input, and the staff and I pretty much picked the section of the week. But the student leadership team, which comprises about 21 students, have selected these people, and we had 7 winners throughout the weeks. And this morning we met and decided on an of the week for the entire camp. And as I call your name, if you win, please come on up. Just stand right here. We'll probably get a picture with you, okay? And just stay till all of them are called. The woodwind of the week, Sierra Rice. Come on up, Sierra. And all these winners receive a $25 Visa gift card. Awesome money. It's anything like my house, my kid's the only one that has cash. Brass of the week, Greta Nichols. Come on up, Greta. Greta was here both all summer and helping before she even had to be here, and she did a wonderful job this week. Percussion of the week. Now slow it down. I'm going to speed it back up a little bit. I'm going to speed it down. All right, someone missed speed. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Percussion of the week is Chris Bell. Auxiliary is our majorette and our color guard. Auxiliary of the week is Miss Emma Barnes. And our rookie of the week. Guys, I'm really impressed with this rookie class. Not a single one of them had to sit down because they were just bored or not wanting to be there, kind of whiny. None of that. This is a very strong, very talented freshman group. And this was actually really hard to decide. We had a lot of really good ones. But the leadership felt that this person went above and beyond, both with strength and tenacity and learning their music and never ever giving up. And that's Mr. Jared Ellis. Awesome. Jared is an incredibly hard worker, and we love that. And the section of the week. This section will receive a pizza party next Tuesday at the end of our picture night. I promise. They always say that I never do it, but I do. It's just usually in May when I remember. So this section needs to come up and be recognized when I call them for section of the week, and that is tubas. Come on up, tubas, stand up, be recognized. We've got 3 returning tubas. We've got Chase. Chase is actually a bass clarinet player, learned tuba over the summer, and you could never ever tell that by what he did this week. And all of these guys are incredible marchers. Please, round of applause for section of the week, tubas. Good job, y'all. Awesome. Y'all go back there and drool on something. That's a Ben Jones band joke. Okay, next, we're going to eat. Everybody ready to eat?